Okay, I'm going to start from our homework. How was it? Was it easy or hard? Yeah, I started already. Just need to know your opinion. You can rate it from 1 easy, 5 very hard. Okay, easy. Okay, here not really clear. Good. Okay, we will talk about it. Yeah, we just started. Okay, I want to go to our homework. Uh, okay, this is our Slack. Uh, I didn't provide you any format how you can send it, and you can see uh, a lot of different formats. Some of them easy to read, some not. But it's good you do something because not every time you will have requirements about formatting. Uh, from your point of view, if somebody give you some instruction, you can ask about format because you have to know how to provide. But people can ask you something and don't know what format they need. And when you do something, you have to imagine you on their place and how you can see it, how it can be easy to read, to understand. Okay, and yeah, now we have a lot of different formats. It's good, and I checked not all, but a lot of homework. I will continue it after this class. And what we found that uh, I believe it was here. Yeah, for example, here. I don't know. Can you hear? Can you see it very well or not? But sometimes we have. I can copy it as example. When we go to our website, we don't need it. It was on Amazon, I believe. And if I paste it here, it doesn't work. It's just gray. System don't understand what's going on here. Why it happened? Because we have curve quotes. Do you see? Here, there, there, and there. System don't understand what's going on. If I just change it here and there, okay, now system can recognize what is it, but we still have problem because of this one, and that one. You see, when I change it to straight, now we have this box. It shows system understand what we ask, but can't find nothing, and show us just brackets without anything. Why it's happened? Uh, when we use IDE or DevTools, we must use only straight brackets, straight quotes like this. But if you use, for example, I know Microsoft Word or Google Docs or something else, they can prettify like visualization and make it a curve. It looks better, but for system, when system read each symbol, system don't understand. Is it symbol like a quote or its number or its letter? System read code of this symbol, and when system go through all these symbols, when it's find code for this code for this code, system understand what's going on. But if it's curve, it's like illegal, and system don't understand what system supposed to do with it. Okay, is it clear? Okay, good. How we can avoid it? Sometimes we have not enough space here. Sometimes we want to store it somewhere, and we can use, of course, IDE. We will talk about it later, or we can use uh, another tools for Windows users. I can recommend this one, Notepad plus plus. Uh, Notepad plus plus. It's really good notepad. It's this notepad understand a lot of different languages, and if you use this notepad and you write your code, you need to save, for example, your code. You can copy paste it in this notepad, and notepad will understand syntaxes, and it will highlight keywords. Okay, and it will never change correct quotes to beauty quotes. Okay, I recommend use this notepad. Yeah, we have a lot of different ones, but this really great. Or another one, it names Sublime. Sublime, uh, Sublime text editing. It's paid. You have to pay for it if you want to use. Yeah, I didn't see Notepad++ for a Mac, but 100% um, for Windows. But Windows and we don't need Visual Studio, PyCharm. It's too heavy for this purpose. Okay, we will use it. We will talk about IDEs later, but this is just for text editing. Sometimes you want to save some part of code, and you need something. You don't want to use like Notepad, regular Notepad in Windows. It's ugly, but you try to use like Google Docs or something like Microsoft Word. It's not really good. Okay, but for both for Mac, for Windows, you can use Sublime Text. Uh, Sublime Text, it's if you want to use full functionality, you have to pay for it. But for our purpose, we don't need to pay, and it can be unregistered, like unregistered version. You see this mark, and it's nothing for us. We can use it like Notepad. Okay, it's good tools, and it's maybe not easy, but you can Google it how to enable different highlighting. For example, if I go here, I believe in tools. Yeah, by default, system understand some languages, Python. It's here, and if you will type something on Python, not just like hello world, it's just text. But if I will type something uh, print and can choose Python, it should highlight it. Or no, and I have to save it first. Save as PY, I believe. Okay, do you see? Now it's py system understand, okay, this is a Python file and it's highlight keywords. Okay, is it clear? Okay, yeah, I mean you can use whatever you want, and it's just my recommendation. A lot of people use it. It's light, and if you need if system doesn't have your language or something what you need, you can google it and you can add plugin and you can use it here. Okay, maybe not all will work on unpaid version, but it's not you can use it as IDE too, but we will not use it like IDE. It's just like Notepad. Okay. Okay, your questions. Break it up. I don't know what is it, but if you like, maybe yeah, you can try. It's a lot of apps, different apps. We can't know all of them. How to save it? What do you mean how to save? Uh, when I type something here, I just go to File, Save or Save As, and save it. Or okay, good. And for Copilot. Uh, I will show you what is a copilot, but you don't need it right now, okay? Because it will do when you start learning something, you have to do it by your hands. Copilot will do this automatically, but now you don't need it, okay? Okay, okay, good. Continue. Do you need these links? I don't know. I can send you maybe these links in chat. Or I can, okay, I will send this link in our channel in Slack. Sublime text and not plus this one. Okay, good. What about our homework? We use Slack to send a homework, and Slack is a really good application, and we need just add a bit more styling here. If I want to, for example, I want to take somebody link. Oh, for example, here. I can't read it like very well because it's same style for each one, for each row. But here, what we can do, I can say submit button and add, press this button, code block, and paste it here. When I send it, it's highlighted like that, and it's much better. And when you start reading, and especially in your company when you work, people will do this. They will put some blocks of code in this quote, and it's really useful. Okay, I don't want to do something specific. Maybe cancel button. We don't have this cancel button, but just for example, or I can edit my message. Not this one. This message. No, you don't want to do this. Oh, okay. I will check how to do this. Cancel button. Here. OK. Button. Okay, now you see, if you try to find something, it's much easier to read. And you can put some code or etc. It's much easier. Okay, is it clear? Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, next time when we will work, when you will send your homework, you can just say like homework 2, and you can do this bold and type something, add something here. Okay, and it will more readable. Okay, oh, this is homework, and it will under your name, because this is my message and it's go like that, but it will under your name. And if somebody wants to check you, because like told you before, everybody must check teammates homework, because it will help you to learn it. Okay, and you just go, okay, if I want find this one, I have to run that one. If for this one, it's much easier to read. Okay, is it clear? Good. And if you need, you can add a picture or short video. We don't need, please don't post 5-10 minutes video, just few seconds if it's really need. If you have a problem, the same. Type something in the quotes, your code, and screenshot, and people will understand what's going on. Because, for example, and try to be clear, because you are QA and me. Okay, today I'm developer, and I received this message. For example, I understand what's going on here, and I found mistake because this is different quotes. Or quotes, yeah, quotes. I changed it, but it doesn't work. Okay, but what I'm trying to find, uh, condition of use under continue button. What page should I open? Where is I can find it? I have a lot of questions and I can't check it. For you as QA, it's better to show, for example, go to Amazon.com. Where is it? Okay, I can go to this Amazon.com, open DevTools. Okay, good. And it can be a screenshot or something which can point me what I have to do. Or if I have to go to another page, show me, click here, go there, open something like Dropbox or something else. Okay, it can be, it should be as description. I believe Jean teach you how to do this, how to create bug report. Okay, just try to follow this style. It will practice for you, and you can see is it good or not. if when people will try to help you, your teammates will try to help you, if they can follow your steps and they understand your steps, it's cool. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I told you I wanted to show how people can provide their information, and it can be different styles. But now I showed you format which we will use for next homeworks. Okay, good. We don't need it. Okay, let's continue to work with our XPath. Now we are going to go a bit deeper. And do you remember what this symbol means in XPath? Can you? It's in general. It's not root. It's next element, next node. Okay. Yeah, it's highlight next because I think it's Python. Okay, this one. Anybody? Okay, this one it means anywhere. It will anywhere from this point, and we will talk about it today. If I want to say any element, I just show asterisk. If I want to mark attributes, I provide @, and uh, attribute name. Okay. And if I want to provide attributes or something else, we'll talk about it, I have to put it inside square brackets. And as I told you before, when we create XPath, we use these syntaxes. For example, def and id equal something, ABC. This is XPath, only this XPath. When we type in console, we add $x parentheses and double quotes. This is just for console. We don't need to use this part for our code in Python or another language. Is it clear? This is only for dev tools. It's like I want you to show me element with uh, XPath, with this XPath, and I just copy and paste XPath here. Okay, is it clear? Yes, no? You can put just plus minus. Yes, exactly. It's not only $x, it's $x parentheses and double quotes like this. Because if I will put just XPath here, system don't understand what's going on here. It won't work. Okay, we have to provide with dollar sign, etc. And oh, I forget to show you something like that. Uh, Last part. When we are talking about Slack, one more great thing here. It's not working for our current Slack because it's free version and all messages will gone in 90 days. Okay, it's just if you need something important, please don't keep it here. And if but company use paid version, and paid version will keep it forever. Uh, what we can do with it? I have my name here. Do you see? And I can send a message to me. For example, I want to remember our website name, and I can just put it here. I can add it here, login, password if I need, or it's like my notebook. Every time, especially when you come to a new company, they will give you a lot of information, and you can use Slack to ask people about something. They will give answers, and you can save it here, like login to system, and type something. Next day, you found some credential. You add credentials here, and one day, if you need to find something, you go here and just type here, and you can try to find it. Okay, you just type what you want to find, and system will show you. And it's easier way to keep all in one place. You can use it, or of course you can use something else, but it's helpful. A lot of people like to do this. Okay. Yeah, it's same. Some messengers like WhatsApp, Telegram have the pretty the same functionality, and you can use it. Okay, let's go to our XPath. I don't want to continue with this page. I prepared a different page for us. Okay, where is our page? Okay, I prepared this page. What we have here? We have some header, list of people, first person, name, age, submit button, and second person. Let's go to check our code. What we have here? First, we have a full section. Do you see? When I step on this section, I see full this section. And we have two divs. If I select first div, it's just top part. If I select second one, it's this part of our page. In first one, we have just h1 tag. In second one, we have two more divs. Do you see? Primary and secondary. If you go inside, we have like in previous class labels, inputs, and I just add h1 here and h1 there. Okay, I want to ask you, how can I find h1, this tag h1 with first person? Can you send me examples of XPath? Okay, like this. Anybody? Okay, Liliana. Okay, good try. Each one we can check it. Dollar sign X H1. Boom. We have three of them. One, two, three. Do you see? But we need just second one, this one. If I type just a div, okay, let's try it. Yeah, again. No, I don't have div with class primary. Why? Yes, exactly, capital letter. It's case sensitive. Yeah, now I have, but we found div. And if I try to check what is it, it's full, this part of page. But I want to find only this H1 tag. Almost, but a bit different. No, our dev doesn't have class H1. Okay, I show you what we can use here. First, when we type something like that, H1, it shows us every H1s on this page. It's three of them. First one, where is it? Here, we can't use any attributes because we don't have attributes. Here we don't have attributes too, and here we don't have attributes. But what we have here, we have text inside. Do you see? List of people, first person and second person. And for this purpose, we can use functions. We add square brackets and we can use function text. When we use functions, we always have to put parentheses here. And if I add text like that, it means um, any H1 element which has text. But we need specific text. And for specific text, I do like that. First person, boom. Okay. And now we have only H1 tag. Is it clear? Guys, is it clear how I use it? Okay, good. Uh, we have to provide text here, or if we need to just find does it have text or not, we don't need equal sign and quotes, but if we need to find specific text, we have to provide text, and it must be full text. I can't do like that because we don't have H1 tag with text first person. we have this person. Okay, is it clear? It should be exactly the same. Okay, good. Let's try to do with second person. Yeah, we found something and check. Yes, it's second person. And let's try to do this with a list of people. Do you see? Here it's a lot of white spaces. And if I copy just like that, it's uh, it's not just format, it's spaces. But I want to ignore it, put it here, and I can't find it because we have to use full string, but we can't. It's not working because we have to type it in one line. And what we can to do in this situation, or okay, let's start with it. We have another function uh, which uh, we can use if we need to find not full text, if we want to find just partial. How it works? Uh, I can say I want to find everywhere element h1 which uh, contains. Contains, it means we are looking something inside text, for example. Because it's function, we have to provide here parentness. Inside this parentness, we have to provide where we are looking, and second part, what we are looking. Where? In text, comma, for example, nothing. Nothing everywhere. I can type pio, like people, and we got this h1. Okay, if I want to find both these elements, this h1 and this h1, I can type something similar like person. Do you see? I have two h1s. One, two. Is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, and of course, it works pretty the same when I type here person, or if I can type here just uh, pair, like this. It will be the same result. But imagine uh, you type like that, and in a month, 2 months, or somebody else did it. You go here and try to read. Okay, what I want to find each one element which contain text per. I'm confused, really confused. What it means? Of course, if I'm here like per, I can find it pretty fast. But if I'm on Amazon per, What do you mean per? It's hard to understand what's going on here, especially if it doesn't work. And you have to spend a lot of time to realize what's going on here. And best practice, it try to provide something easier to understand, because computer understand all. But when we write our code, we have to be sure our code can read other people. Okay, and person, it's better choice. And for example, if you of course you can use classes, some attributes. You can find one element in a lot of different ways, but try to choose a way which will be much easier to read for another people. Is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, what we have here else? Uh, I told you we can use double slash to show I want to find some element everywhere from this point. What it means? It means from this point, if it's in the end, it means from this point before HTML tag. Okay? Uh, how can I prove it? I can do like that. And you can see first element HTML. Maybe it's better to use here. Yeah. First, it's HTML. If I do like that, just next element from this point, any element, it's HTML2. Is it clear? Okay, Victoria, Yulia, anybody else? If you don't understand, just type minus and I will explain more, because it's really important to understand how it works. Okay, good. And but oh, go to elements. Okay, but instead of this way, when I tell system, for example, if I want to find H1, we told system, can you find everywhere from this point? Everywhere, it means okay, later. Everywhere from this point, tag H1. System says yes, but we skip a lot of tags between this point and tag H1, H1. Do you see? We skip a lot of another tags. It's because it names relative path. We can go to the same point using absolute path. How it works? I can say for system, from this point, you see, it names document. I want to go to HTML. Yes, I have this tag. From HTML, I want to go to next element. What next element after HTML? Head and body. Is it clear? Head and body inside HTML. They're going after HTML. Okay, good. From this point, I want to go to body. And I can tell to system, go to body. Okay, now I'm here. From this point, I have two choice. Go to section or to script. I know I have to go inside this one in section. Good. From this section, I want to go to, okay, in this part, to div. Boom. I have two divs. Okay. We will come back later here. After this div, I want to go to second div, to one more div. Because we have two ways from here, from section div. We can go inside this div with class primary. Dot primary, it means div has class primary. And second div class with secondary. We have two ways. Of course, we can say h1. And now we are here. We are in this h1 and this h1. Okay. After that, I can say h1 should have should contains text, not just text with parentheses because it's a function, and it should contain first. Oh, yeah. Boom. Do you see? This is absolute path. HTML, body, section, div, h1, and what h1 should contain. Is it correct? Yes. Do you see what difference between relative path, this one, and absolute path? Do you see difference? What do you think? Which uh, which path easier to find element? Yeah, absolute path. It's much easier to find element because you can go through all elements and find it. But what do you think? Is it good way or not? You can use any tools to do this, but usually tools works not good, and they can give you not good examples. And it's always better to know how to build XPath, especially when you start working with somebody code and you like. Uh, we don't need to know about it right now, but sometimes you will see just part of your XPath. And in this point, I don't want to do this right now. It's out of our class, but you have to know how to create XPath, okay? And as I told before, uh, in your real work, you will see a lot of XPaths, and it will not always full XPath. It can be part of path, and uh, and nothing will help you. Okay, you have to understand how to build it. Yes, this is a really good question. And if you use this path, and developer will add something else in your path, they can add one more div here between section and put these divs inside one more div. Your path will crash. All your passes will crash, and especially yeah, just remember it's easier to find path to your element, but never use it. Okay, only relative path, and try to use less components as possible, because then less components you use in your path, it's harder to break it. And because when we are working with this h1, for example, I can do like that. I can say, can you find me any def which contain which def oh def div, sorry, which contains h1 with person. Okay, it works. And we can say, for example, from here, uh, please show me body, body, and from body show me everywhere. From body show me h1 tag. I can use one or two everywhere. It's not only in beginning. Okay, I can say html body, because after html always goes body, and normally we don't need this part. And somewhere from body show me find me h1 tag. Is it clear? You just go to your code and try to find it. Developers don't care about you. This is your job to find XPath and work with it. Uh, uh, Developers doesn't change thousand test cases. Okay, they that don't change something which can affect your thousand test cases. But yes, it's part of your job, because developers don't use XPath. They use different tools, but we can't use the same approach. And some elements they created dynamically. They don't care about it. They know how to interact with these elements, but we can't. Our tool, uh, our best tool, it's XPath to find any elements. Okay. Okay. It will part of your homework to try to find any elements. Some elements with different ways as much as you can. I'm not interested about absolute path. Nobody cares about it. Okay, you know how it works, but we don't need it. We care about good, readable, relative path. Uh, don't worry about you can't create a perfect XPath. Nobody knows what perfect. It's subjective. Okay, but when you will have more practice, you will create a better and better XPath. And in different websites, you can use different techniques, because when here like we know nothing about this web page. We know something about previous website, we don't know about structure Amazon page, eBay. And if we will jump between Amazon, eBay, Google, or something else, it will completely different structures, and you will spend a lot of time first, second, 10 times, first times to find any path. It's okay. But when you start working with some application, uh, you will learn structure of this application, and you will answer, oh, okay, this block works like that. If I need to find something in this block, I know how to do this, and it will easier later. Okay, is it clear? Don't worry if you go to Amazon right now and you can't find anything. That's fine. I never touch, not never, but I didn't touch Amazon for a long time. And now, if I want to find something, I will have to spend a lot of time. Uh, Maybe faster than you, but not fast like testers who works in Amazon. Uh, it's what I'm talking about. If you use a relative path, for example, when I use h1 tag, which contains text, I can move this tag, text person. I can move this tag here, there. It doesn't matter. I told to system, please find me everywhere on this page h1 tag which contain text person. I don't care about where is it. You can completely change this page. You can delete all text from this page and leave just each one. And yes, system will show you this tag, because from beginning, first tag h1 which contain text person. Good, I find it. I don't care about it. It's why real very important to use relative path. Is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, do you need a 5 minutes break? Okay, good. Okay, guys, 5 minutes break, and we'll continue at 7:05. Okay, see you in 5 minutes. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Julia. Yeah, it's good. And this, HTML tag, all our page uh, contains it's included inside HTML tag. After HTML tag, what inside HTML tag? When I said uh, one slash, I said after HTML tag, we have just head and body. Okay, and I can add here, like I know, footer or something like that. It will be HTML head inside HTML head, body, and footer. And when I say after body double slash, it means inside body tag, not inside because footer not inside a body, and system won't go inside footer tag. Okay, maybe it's better to show here. If I say, you see, I have section and script. If I say section uh, double slash, and it will go to and try to find element from this tag section when it's open until the same tag when it's closed. Okay, it won't go to script or somewhere else. It will try to find between those tags. Is it clear? Okay, good. Uh, yeah, it's some junk. Okay, good. And we have to understand how to use it, this structure, because a lot of times our page is really simple, but a lot of time you will need to use uh, structure something like that, of course without HTML and body, but it will not just one tag, it will chain of tags. And what I want to show else, for example, uh, I don't want to use text to find this h1 tag. What I can to do? Try to type it every time because it works like muscle memory. Okay, I want to find this h1 element tag again. How can I do this? Or, oh, I can try to find this input, for example. Uh, I can try to use class basic, basic. Okay, show me input with class equal basic. Hmm, 4 elements. I'm not interested about it. All 4 elements have the same. What I can do here? Uh, I can say to system. Oh, I want to show you one more. Uh, we can use contains function not only for text. I can show you here contains where I want to find it in add class. It means in attribute class it should contain bas. Why? Oh, yes, of course. Good catch. Yeah, do you see? Yeah, it's really good you catch it, and it's really important. Sometimes people can spend time to try to figure out what's going on. It's not clear, but if you have practice, you will catch it really fast. Okay, now do you see? I can use contains where in class attribute and part of value basic. Sometimes, if you need to find few elements, it has pretty the same class. Uh, it can be usually a class can contain one, two, or three parts, and it's type uh, like maybe style hyphen red uh, hint, and second one can be different style dash red and something not hint. It can be h, and you need to find this element, and you have two classes pretty the same but a bit different. You can't use class equal this. You have to use contains class and style hyphen red or underscore h, and it will find you both elements. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear or not? Plus minus. Okay. Yeah, I will share this link. Okay, look at this. Uh, if I uh, if I have two elements which contain pretty the same. Oh, this one. I want to find this div and this div. This div has class primary, and this div have class secondary. How can I find it? I don't want to find anything else here. Uh, I can say div contains, and primary and secondary it's different, but they have ARY, ARY here at the end, ARY. Do you see? And this function found ARY, ARY, and I found both these diffs. Is it more clear? No? Denise, Victoria, Victoria? Okay, cool, good. Okay, good. Um, let's continue. And what if I want to find element h1, this element h1, but I don't want to use, for some reason, it doesn't matter why. We decide to use input. Okay, good. Uh, how can I find this input? Only this input, first one. If I use class, I will find another inputs too. I don't want to use absolute path. I want to use only relative path. Okay, I can go up from this input and can check what I have here. I have div. And div has a class primary. Okay, I can go and say div. I have 5 divs, but I want only div which has class equal primary. Okay, and what I find here, I found this div. After that, I can say after this square bracket, please show me input, and it shows me uh, 3 inputs inside this class, inside this div. It don't touch this div because this div has class secondary, and system goes, okay, I found this div. What I have to do? I have to go to next next element, and input. I have 1 input, second input, and third input. I can specify input which has class equal basic. Okay, and now I have only 2 of them. Do you see? I can specify a div, not every div, specific div, and after this div, his child input, not every input, only this class equal basic. Okay, is it clear? Okay, and yeah, unfortunately, we have a situation and we can't specify which input we want to find, first one or second one. We have nothing here. Okay, uh, we can say 0. Oh, why it's 1? Yeah, we can say, okay, I want. We can specify. I want to find first one here. Do you see? First one. Or I can say second one. It's different. First one and here second one. Is it clear? Okay. To be honest, this is not good because today it's first one, this is second one. Later, developer can add one more input between. It will still it's still first one. It will third one, and in this situation you will have trouble, and you have to go and fix it in your code. But usually we will work with these elements not in XPath. We will work with it in Python because sometimes we can work with one element on page, or we can ask to bring us few elements, and after that we will work in Python with all of these elements, and we'll decide which element we need. But for XPath, we will provide just bring us all elements with class basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be dynamic, and you sometimes you don't know how many elements can be here. It can be a dynamic page, and if you add like have button plus, you can add fields more, and it page will change, and you can't use a specific number for element. For Python, you will ask, bring me all elements with this path, and after that you will decide how to work with it. Okay, is it clear? Okay, good. And what we can find in this way, 100%, it's third one, because we have class decor. We don't need this number. We can say decor, boom, and we have this element. Okay, what we how I can use what I can use else. Uh, for example, uh, I don't want to use these classes here, and just imagine we don't have a class here, and class there. But I want to find only two these elements, and I don't want to use class or type. Oh no, I don't want to use class basic, but I want to find these elements using class decor. How can I do this? Um, we have specific word function. It's not. Not. It means opposite. If you when system goes through your path, it looks like, okay, can I find this element? Yes, or true. Okay, go to next. It goes to next element, like secondary. No, it's false. And it's just keep only true elements. After that, it goes inside and looking for decor. Is it decor? No, false. Is it decor? No, false. Is it decor? Yes, true. And it's bring us this element. But if I want to, if I add not here, it change value to opposite. When I say not class equal decor, it means when system goes here, okay, is it class decor? No, it's false. But I have this function not, and it changed it to true. Okay, I keep it. Go to next element. Is it our element with class decor? No, it's false. Function change false to true. And okay, I take it. After that, it goes to this input and check, is it class decor? Yes, it's true. But our function changed it to opposite, false. And we don't see class decor here. And now we use only this class decor, but we can see different elements here. Is it clear? Okay, you can use it everywhere. With text, for example, if you want to find something which don't have this text, and you can just provide not text equals something, and when system will check, system will use opposite way. If it contain text, okay, I don't want it. If it don't contain this text, okay, I can take it. We can use it everywhere, and sometimes we need it. For example, I can show you on our page how I can use it. this one. Look at this. Do you remember our elements here? Do you see? This input contains a value, for example, and maybe, oh, and this one doesn't have attribute value. Do you see? No value. And what I can say? I can say uh, show me input which not have value, and I have this password field. Is it clear? No, not text. We when we use function, we have function not. I type not and parentness, and after that I provide what not, and for text it will not text text function. I have to type parentness here equal abc. It will work from inside function text will take text in this tag, check is it abc or not. Okay, if it's abc, it this part will true, and after that we go to not and change true to false, and opposite way. If text check what in our text, is it abc? No, it's not abc, it's cde. Okay, this part false, but I go on a level up to not, and it changed false to true. Now it's clear. Okay, good. And uh, it's just because they decide to start from one, not from zero. Usually, of course, everywhere it's starting from zero, but here from one. Okay, good. And now we can use all these ways to find our elements. We can combine it in a lot of different ways. Do you see how many, for example, for this input, how many elements do we have? And sometimes we can have pretty the same structure, and we have to find something different. And we start from our input, for example, and go up and looking what we can use here, like like here. Do you see this input and this input? Forget about placeholders and etc. It can be just input without anything. And okay, you go a step up. We have span. Cool. Here, do we have span? No. Oh, we can use it. We can say, show me span everywhere. Find me a span everywhere. Which I can try it. Span everywhere which has input. Do you see? I have input login password and I have input login remember. Okay, it doesn't work. Maybe both of these span have different classes. Maybe. How can I check it? I can open first one and second one, and checkbox and checkbox. Do you see different classes uh, for this span, and this span has completely different class. Okay, I can take, I don't need a full class. I can just take this one. It's enough to us, and say span, which I have, because I didn't take full class, I have to say contains class, class, which contain and input affix wrapper. Boom. I found it. Do you see? And okay, is it clear how I found it? Okay, good. And when you will work with a page, it can be, sometimes it can be really complicated to find something, and you will go and you will jump between elements, because this time I was lucky, and a span has different class name, but it can be the same. Okay, I go step up, step up, step up, step up, and I can go really high before I can find any difference which I can use. Or we'll talk about it later on next class. But we have something else what we can use. But in general, for now, uh, this is way how we work on it. And developers a lot of time provide really long names, and you have to read it, and sometimes it has like aus error 3i80i. What it means, who knows? And you just go and try to check, okay, if I found this way, you go here, try to create a path, and immediately you will see result. Okay, if it's more than one element like it was previously, I have two elements. First, here I can see what difference between classes. I don't need to go to code, I can see it. Okay, or different IDs I can use, or different classes. If it's both the same, I can go to first one and check what can I use here, go to second one and just compare. It's sometimes it's not easy, especially on systems like Salesforce. I spent a lot of time to when I try to find elements. It's sometimes it's really hard to find it. Okay, now it's clear how to work with these types of finding. Okay. Yeah, of course you need practice, but if somebody don't understand what's going on right now, let me know. I will spend more time to describe it. I don't want to go forward. It will a bit more complicated steps, and it will too much a mess in your head. Yes, we can use and we can use or, and it's pretty the same. We can type here. I will prepare you examples for next time how we can, because I don't want to spend time to find any elements when we can use it. But in when we type it, it looks like that. For example, uh, class contains this one, and contains class, maybe like this. I want like that. What's going on here? Uh, it will go to span and check. Okay, uh, is this span contain and input hyphen? Yes. Okay, perfect. And is the same span contain this in class? Yes. Yes and yes, it means okay, I can work with it. If it's something like this, does it have this part? Yes. Does it have this part with this number? No. Yes and no, it means no. No and no, no. Okay, is it clear? No, not if else. No, it will in Python part. And you understand? Okay. Or we can say not and, we can say or. And now we see this element again. Why? When we type or, it means is this class contain this part of string? Yes. And what about this part? No. When we type or, it means yes and yes. It's yes. Yes and no. It's yes. No and yes, it will yes. No and no will no. Okay? If something, it can be not two, it can be three, four, five. If one of them true, it will true. When we use and, all of them should be true. Okay? Is it clear? Okay, good. Um, I will provide you homework on our page. I will attach this code, which I showed you before, and I will pass homework, and you have to find elements on the live tweak page and in previous page. Okay, try to use different ways for practice. Try to find what is end game. I don't know what is it. What do you mean end game? End game. Okay, I don't know what you mean. And okay, and try to find. I don't need all X passes in a Slack. Just paste 5, 10 passes and give your teammates chance to try it and check how it works. But for you, try. Yeah, I will, and I will try to create as much X passes as you can. Okay, more practice, it's better. We have few days before next lesson. Every day, try to spend at least 30 minutes to create X passes. It will really helpful because later uh, yes, it's can, and later you will teach another stuff, and I don't want you to spend a lot of time for easiest X passes. Okay, it's better to spend time right now. Okay, let's go to next part. Next class. we will start learning behave, and I want you to start using IDE. And for IDE, I think tomorrow I will provide you two files. I will attach it, or I will send it in our Slack. One video will for Mac, another for Windows. How to install Python, and not today. And I can show briefly, but I can. You will have a video how to install Python and how to um, install PyCharm. Uh, we will use PyCharm Professional because PyCharm Community Edition, which free, uh, it blocks some function which we need, but you can use it for free 1 month. And after this month, you can just stop it. And if you want to continue, you can create another email, and start new free period. It's up to you. Okay, is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, what is IDE? IDE, it's a program application which help you save your time and avoid mistakes. It's really powerful applications. For example, ID, we can type it here. Oh, need it. ID. Maybe Wikipedia. Yeah, you can read it. What's ID, what it can do, like syntax highlighting, code completion, and etc. Version control, debugging, code search. It's really helpful application. For us, we can use a few of them. I prefer PyCharm. PyCharm. I think when you worked on previous classes, you use Android Studio. It was created the same company, JetBrains. And JetBrains create a lot of different IDEs for different languages. For example, yeah, most popular it's IntelliJ IDEA. Usually people use it for Java. PyCharm it's for Python, and CLion for C, and etc. Like Golang, I never use it, but they have really good IDE for each language. Some version of PyCharm, because we use Python, it's paid. Some of them free. We have two versions. It's PyCharm. Here's yeah, it's professional edition, which costs $99 per year, or it can be monthly billing. It's up to you if you need it, if you really need it. But for our course, we don't need it. Okay, for our course, we can download. When we download it, it asks us PyCharm Professional or PyCharm Community Edition. Community Edition for free every time, but it doesn't have a function which I need for our course. PyCharm Professional have this function, and we will use it. It's a 30 days trial. Just after course, stop using it, and you don't need to pay anything. Okay, is it clear? Yes, no? Yeah, okay. And if you want to continue to use it, just stop it, create new account with new email, and you will have 30 days more. Okay. Okay. This is PyCharm. We have very popular ID. It's Visual Studio Code. This is popular IDE, Visual Studio Code. It's completely free and it can work with any languages. You just have to install plugin for this language and it will work. People like it because it's free, because you can use it in different languages in one IDE. It's pretty the same, but from my point of view, I prefer PyCharm more because PyCharm has best debugger, uh, much better debugger than a Visual Studio Code, and a lot of people who start working with debugging, it means debug help you to find mistakes in your code. Sometimes it's really complicated, and PyCharm 100% better for it. Okay, and of course, if it's free, it has usually a free version not that much good than paid version. Yeah, and most companies use PyCharm. Okay, I will provide you video how to install it. I showed you before Python. Yeah, it's Python and any language, and ID, it's completely different parts. Python don't need any IDs. Python can work themselves, uh, but it's not great. For example, if I go to terminal, I have Python here. Do you see? This is Python. I can work from terminal with Python. I can say something like print um, hello world and hit enter, and it's print me hello world. If I want, I can create just text file and start typing in text file and run it here. It will work, but it's hard way to do this. Okay, to use it's easier. We have IDE. For example, this one, it's PyCharm. It looks like that, and I can add new file, main, for example. Boom, and I can work with Python code. I can say print. Do you see? I don't need to spend time to type print because it already shows me, oh, you type PR, you can choose print property profile. I can just hit tab, boom, it's done. After that, I have to provide hello world in double quotes. It should be two, it should be pair of double quotes. But when I press once, do you see? I have both of them. I don't need to spend time to type both of them. Hello world. Oh, do you see? I start typing hello world, and this is gray part. Gray part is Copilot. Copilot, it's like Copilot helps us to create your code faster, but now we don't need it. Hello world. Okay, I create this file, and now I just can run it. Press button run, and I see hello world. What if I type not print, prompt. It has red light here, and I say, oh, something wrong here, and system try to help me with this mistake, and system will help you everywhere. It's IDE. Is it clear? So yeah, I will describe everywhere in what we need in IDE later. It's just in general. Because if I type prompt in, for example, in text file, I can do this, but text file can't help me with it. If you have really big code, you need something which will help you, and it saves a lot of time like that. Okay, good. I will show how to install it. What we have to do this, just please follow my instructions. Go step by step. It will save a lot of time, especially uh, I can't. If you have some trouble, if you will have some trouble, just post screenshots, show what's going on, what's wrong, and I will help you. Okay? I can't interact with each other, and please follow steps like you will see on my video. Okay? Is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, any questions for now? We have 8 minutes. Maybe I have to describe something. Yeah. Okay, Copilot. Copilot, it's, for example, this is our class code. Do you see? I type some code, and Copilot try to help me to create it much faster. Do you see? I have first person, name, class, age, class, type, blah, blah, blah. Here, a secondary, second person, blah, blah, blah. I want to do the same part, but for third person. What I can do? I go here, type, do you see? It shows me. Uh, I can use it's offer me part of code. It's pretty the same, but it don't understand how to do primary, secondary. I have to change it manually. You see, I just click tab button, and I have all. Okay, it's not secondary. It can be third. I want like that, and it save like 30% of time to type it. It goes through your code and try to offer you something. It it works. I didn't try it. Maybe Copilot make a lot of mistakes, and you can't trust 100% for Copilot. Okay, it help you. It save time, especially if you do something repetitive. But you have to go back and change. Sometimes you can say uh, like that, uh, create function to print hello world. Uh, it shows you, okay, bumps. And now I don't like this function name, for example, and I can change something. It help you to save time, but anyway, you have to go back and check code and do changes. Okay, but it's not for now. I just showed you. Yeah, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Google and ask about Copilot. Okay. Um, no, I want you to install before next session because we have two systems, Windows and Mac. If I will start with one system, we will spend like 20, 30 minutes. After that, I have to switch to another system. It's half an hour more. And we will spend at least 1 hour just for nothing. I think it's not a good idea to spend this time. You have to go through video. If you have some trouble, just paste in our Slack. I will check. Please don't do this on Monday evening because I have no time to do something with it. Try to do this before. I have access to Slack only after my work, okay? And I will try to help you uh, and try to have all installed before next class. And it will save our time and we will start working with it, okay? It's impossible because it's a really specific part. It's Copilot and AE. It's not that smart to create everything. Okay, after them you have to go back and change a lot. And if you want to have a specific code, you have to provide a lot of specific information. But it's really hard to say computer how exactly you want to do this. Okay, you can try to play with it, and yeah, chat gpt. If you open chat gpt, you can see last phrase in the bottom. Please don't trust our information. uh, it says we can make mistakes. Please check important information. Is it clear? ChatGPT, Copilot, it's just helpers. They can help you do your work faster, but it can't do your work automatically. Okay, we have 3 more minutes. Any questions, guys? Okay, I think I can. Okay, I can stop recording.